Yeah, thank God.
Okay. Jesus fulfills Zechariah 12:10.
Oh, he fulfills Zechariah 12:10.
Yes.
Do you know what's going on in Zechariah the 12th chapter?
Yes, a war.
It's a war. So a war is going on, all right? And then it says a
That
person, I,
that
I
Yah
agree with you, a person is
it
going to die in this war.
it says Yahweh.
Um, no, it doesn't. I
Yes, it
reject your
does.
interpretation.
Okay, give me a different
Um,
one and justify it.
yeah, so the interpretation is going to be the Messiah, son of Joseph, and in Judaism there are two. He'll be a righteous man who
Okay.
leads the people back to the land, and
Okay.
yeah, I have valid reason to interpret that
Uh,
because it says
no, you
that they
don't.
will mourn him, and you don't mourn a person who is who resurrected, and I reject your interpretation.
Okay, you reject my interpretation just because you believe a different position, but you can't actually prove it.
No, because I believe I actually have a what's your standard interpretation?
That's a dumb question.
It what? Okay, you can
Bro,
call it
banana, bro,
a dumb
banana, are you
question
disguising yourself,
without
bro?
answering.
Come on, bro.
This, this isn't. Oh, of banana. No, we're the guys who are gonna put an end to that religion
You
on
sound exactly
on
the
this
same,
site.
but it doesn't matter.
I do not. He's a Ashkenazi Jew. I'm a Sephardi Jew. But
Okay, that's
regardless,
nice.
what's your what? So you've heard this before. You have no basis on what to interpret scripture. What type
I actually
of
do.
action are you?
I actually do.
Oh,
If we just look at the Hebrew structure of the I don't know how to pronounce it. Et Asheri Dakaru,
Vipito
right?
Eli Asa Sher Dakaro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, it's basically Yahweh speaking throughout this chapter, and he says that they will look on me whom they've pierced. If we're to go with the translation and what it just says, literally on the page, it would be Yahweh being pierced, and obviously, the Israelite translators are going to have an issue with
Yeah.
this, so they're going to try to
No,
change
I
it. And
reject your translation, and I don't use a
okay,
translation
give
for
me a
my
reason. Okay,
when
give me
I
a reason
live.
why. Give
Uh,
me a reason why this translation is not valid.
because it says Vihibitu Eli, and they
Okay.
shall look to me.
Yep.
Eight Asher
Whom they
Dagaru.
have pierced. Whom they
Which
have
can
pierced.
no, it doesn't mean. How do you say who? Oh, quick question. How do you say whom in Hebrew?
I don't know.
Yeah, you would just say Asher Dagaru for that. So the eight is it's a third person modifier, which means it's talking about
It's just a
somebody else
direct object.
besides.
It's just a direct object marker, goofball.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
You're
is.
wrong.
Are you
I
okay?
reject your interpretation.
You're not about to sit here and lie to me and say that it in this case is not a direct object modifier. Don't you dare lie
Yeah,
on the text like that.
I'm not lying. I
Yes,
mean,
you are.
you can again.
Yes,
I
you
reject your
are.
interpretation.
You reject the Hebrew
I just
lexicons?
what?
You reject
Yeah,
the
I
Hebrew
reject your
lexicons?
Hebrew lexicons because if
Oh
you look
my
in the
God.
Hebrew lexicons, for example, the NIV lexicon,
I
Isaiah
don't care about
53
the
8, they
NIV
remove the
lexicon.
multi-person.
I'm
I'm just giving you
using
an example
Strong's
of your
exhaustive
garbage
Hebrew
lexicon.
concordance. Goofball.
Yeah, I disagree with your trans. Again, what's your standard?
Give me
What
no
what
no
what
no
type of
no no no
extra?
no stop. Give me a
What is your
reason to give me
standard?
a
I
reason.
don't. I reject
Give
your
me a
standard of
reason to
interpretation
okay, give me a reason to reject Strong's exhaustive Hebrew concordance.
because the text requires a tradition in order to understand, and your documents don't.
Why?
Because there are parts of the text which are inherently vague because God
Okay,
knew that one day
okay.
the
How do you know that
non-Jews would
uh,
horribly
ha-
rape the scriptures.
So much confusion. I'm confused.
okay, okay, bro. How do you know that this is not specific? How do you know it's vague?
Were, from a tradition from my forefathers.
Okay, your tradition is not in line with the Hebrew Bible, which is why you come in here and
Well,
say that
that's
Zechariah
a
12:10
basic
is talking about
thing.
some other guy and not Yahweh himself.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at the context too,
The context
it's talking about that day. What's that day mean?
the context doesn't really help you. I know it's talking
Yeah,
about a
it
future
actually
event.
does help me.
I know the
It's
context
talking
is
about a
talking.
future event where
Hold on,
somebody is
calm yourself,
pierced, correct?
Yes, I know. Now watch this. I know the context is talking about a future event of a war of some sorts. However, Zechariah 12:10 doesn't fit with the rest of the passage. It seems to be out of place by Yahweh himself saying that he's going to be pierced at some point. The J-ish
Yeah, I agree
translators are
that
going to have an
if you
issue with
use that
this.
interpretation, it seems
If I use what
completely
the text
ridiculous. I
says on
agree.
the page,
It's not on the text though.
yes, it is. Look in the
Well, you
LXX.
can't read
Look in the
Hebrew.
Masoretic text.
What do you mean? This is like very common Hebrew language. I
Yeah,
can't provide an example off the top of
that's
my
why I'm
head
looking at the Masoretic text because they're Hebrew translators. They know what they're talking about. They translate it in the way I translate it. I don't see anywhere where
Yeah,
your
no, they
interpretation
don't.
is justified. You're kind of just making it up as you
They
go.
don't. They
Yes, they
This is
okay.
my this, this is what my
If I go
you
to the
want me to read
Masoretic,
what my translation says? I use the
is it the
JPX.
Masoretics?
I use the JPS. What do you mean, the Masoretes?
The Masoretic texts that translate the Bible from Hebrew into English, the 6th century. The Masoretic texts.
What?
You
You
don't know
think
what the
that in the
Masoretic texts
sixth
are.
century, are you talking about the Masoretes?
The
Or you the
Masoretic
that
texts,
first off,
goofball.
the Bible was not translated into English in the sixth century.
Oh my God. I'm talking about the Masoretic text,
Is
the Hebrew
yes, the
scriptures.
Hebrew.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. The
You
Masoretic texts are Hebrew. When we translate the
yes.
Masoretic text into English, we get my reading. We don't get your reading.
No, you
Goofball.
don't. Okay, that's
Yes,
okay
you
for
do.
Sam.
If I go to
I
it right now,
reject you.
you reject. Okay,
I,
why do you reject it?
just based off the fact that Christians are the most notorious mistranslators and the fact that I
I don't
speak the
care.
language.
I
That's
don't.
not
I
what it
really
says.
don't care. I really don't care. The Masoretes are
By the
not
way, you
Christians.
would
The
disagree
Masoretes are
with
not
John?
Christians.
What do you mean? The Masoret, it's in Hebrew. I use
And
the
they're
Hebrew.
Jews. They're
Okay, but it's
Jews.
not what it says. That's not
Yes,
what it
it
says.
is. Why are you lying?
Okay, listen it. I'm not lying. Like this is very
Okay, but if
common
we pull it up,
Hebrew.
if we pull it up right now, we pull up the Masoretic text right now, and it says what I say and not what you say. Well, you can see
Well, you're no, I won't because you're gonna use some
why.
garbage NIV, RSV,
I'm not using
garbage
any of that. I'm
KJV.
not using any of that. I'm using the original
You're using
Hebrew.
the original
Goofball.
Hebrew. Okay, I don't. Yeah, I reject whatever your lexicon says. This is what my lexicon says. This
Man
is
said he
okay.
rejects the
This is the
lexicon.
JPS. This is sorry. This is the translation. This is the revised JPS, which is done by Reformed Jews who don't even believe in the religion. So they have no reason to lie.
So
Um,
do the Masoretes.
again, this is a okay. You are
Goofball.
tracking it. Like this is a translation from Hebrew to English because you can't speak Hebrew. All right, I can speak
The
Hebrew.
Masoretes
You
speak Hebrew,
can't
which is
speak
why I'm
Hebrew.
appealing to them. Goofball.
Oh my gosh. You think first off, you think the Masoretes wrote Zechariah?
I didn't say they wrote Zechariah. I'm saying
What is
this
the
is a
point
Hebrew
of bringing up
manuscript.
the Masoretes? What,
Because this is an early manuscript that renders it in my way, and they're not even Christians. They have no reason to edit the text because you said that Christians edit the text. They're not even
okay, it
Christian.
doesn't
They don't
render
edit
it
the
your way.
text.
That's what you
Yes,
don't
it does.
understand
Then
what the
let me read
meaning
it.
is.
Let me read it right now. I'll read it right now,
Okay,
and I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
show
read a
you.
garbage translation. Go
I'm
ahead. Go
reading the
read the garbage.
Masoretic text like as it is. Oh my goodness,
Oh my
Masoretic
gosh.
text online. Let me grab it for you since you think I'm lying. Let's
I
see.
you are having like a really hard time tracking this.
Tracking what? There's nothing to not track. Goofball.
The B2A lie 8 to share.karu is talking about the one over the one who is. It's not saying that
Host
God is
baby.
supposed to
Lie
forgive.
again.
Man,
Lie again.
Okay, you can say
host
I'm lying.
mustard.
That's
Just
like
accept your defeat, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You just like baked yourself.
who are you like you
Okay, I'm
guys are
pulling it up.
complete. This is
Okay, I'm pulling it up right now.
why are idolaters like so unintelligent? Actually, it makes a lot of sense.
We're
Idolaters, buddy.
idolaters, yet you
Jesus is
worship a fake
Yahweh. Lock
Messiah,
in,
goofball.
son.
Oh my goodness.
What do you mean? The
Exactly.
Messiah hasn't come. Hosea 3:5. The Messiah will take a very long time to come.
Oh, okay,
Pretty
Jesus.
explicit
Okay,
throughout the
Jesus.
scripture.
Okay, Daniel
By the
9.
way,
Daniel
you
9 says he'll
disagree
come in
with
the second
John?
temple period. Daniel 9 says he'll come in the second temple
Actually, no,
period.
it doesn't.
Goofball.
But we can
Yes, it
discuss
does.
Daniel 9. We can discuss Daniel 9.
You really
You
want to
can
talk about Daniel
digest the
9?
Daniel 9. No, yeah, we can wait 1 second. Wait. All right. Very nice. So, according to your garbage misunderstanding of Zechariah 12:10, it's just completely out of context. It's talking about a war in the future, correct?
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Zechariah 12:10 doesn't fit with
Okay.
the context, goofball.
Yes, it does actually
No, it
because
does.
it's talking about a
Okay, here's the
war where
Masoretic text. I
somebody
got it
is
right now.
pierced.
I pulled it up.
Oh my
I pulled it up.
gosh.
I got it right now. I'm gonna read it right now. I will pour. This is
I
from the
also
Masoretic
have the
text.
Masoretic text.
Okay, bet. I will pour on the house of David and on the inhabitants of
That's not the
Jerusalem.
Masoretic text
Yes, it
because that's
is. Oh
English.
my God,
The Masoretic
brother,
text is
I
originally
can't
in
read
English.
Hebrew. This is the translation from the Masoretic text
Oh,
into
you can't
English.
understand Hebrew. You can't understand
That
Hebrew. Yeah, I
doesn't
could tell you can't
matter. I don't need
understand
to
Hebrew.
know Hebrew to
Yes.
read the Bible.
So
Okay.
this is also a translation from the Masoretic text into
Okay.
English.
Okay.
Yo,
Okay. Watch this.
I'm gonna let this little tear down. You just speak. Let him speak. All right, go ahead and read it.
In the name
Yeah.
of
So
Jesus.
I will pour on the house of David and the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and of supplication, and they will look to me whom they pierced, and they shall mourn for him as one mourns for his only son, and will grieve bitterly for him as one grieves for his firstborn.
Oh my
So,
gosh, this is
goofball,
so
it
hard.
reads it my way, not your way. So I want you to now justify your
I
interpretation.
reject your translation. That's it. I
Why?
reject your translation
Why? Because it
because
doesn't
the
agree with
word
you?
eight is a multi-person. Oh my gosh, you're so
Eight?
stupid.
You think
It's
eight is a multi-personal word?
no, sorry, I misspoke. It's referring. It's going on the one who was pierced, not going on God. Okay, so let's.
God is the
This is
one
also
speaking
a
and says he's
translation.
going to be
Can
pierced.
you stop
Goofball.
interrupting me? Hey, buddy. I'm not interrupting you. Don't interrupt me.
Okay, fine.
Look at what I put a translation. My translation. I reject your translation because you base it off nothing. Yeah, it's out of context. By the way, you don't even think this is going to be fulfilled in the context of Zechariah 12. You
Yes,
know
I do.
why? So you think there will be a war and then this will happen?
Not necessarily.
Okay, tell me when is Zechariah 12:10 going to be fulfilled?
It's gonna be partially fulfilled on the cross when Jesus is pierced by the Roman soldier, and then fully fulfilled on the day of
I just
on the day of the second coming, when even in not in Zechariah, in Revelation 1, it states that they will mourn for him who was. Are you good? When it says that they will mourn for Christ like a firstborn, because even those who pierced him, Revelation 1 states this. This is where the prophecy is fulfilled. Goofball. So I want you to
yeah,
show me
I
how
just
this prophecy
reject
is
your
fulfilled.
interpretation. I reject your interpretation
Why?
because you base it off nothing.
I just gave you the sources. I gave you motivation.
Yeah, I also gave you listen. What I quoted is also a translation
But
of
I
the
gave you
Masoretic
but I
text.
gave you motivation to believe my translation. You're giving me nothing but
Yeah.
speculation.
What do you mean? Why motivation? Because the Masoretes wrote it. You're
The
quoting
mat
a
not
translation?
it wasn't just that. Steelman what I said.
Yeah, there is no steel manning such a retarded argument.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm done talking. Idiots. Absolute idiot. He's so dumb. He's so dumb.
Baked. Get down.